Hello Club Manessa Connected, it's Victoria and today I'm going to be taking Clayton's challenge to make a construction pylon out of material. I don't have a lot of arts and crafts supplies at home, so I'm going to try and make it out of food. We'll see what I have lying around that I can use. Here's my inspiration. We're going to do the orange cone with the black base. I'll take you along on this journey and we'll see how it goes. So I've gathered up what I think I need for supplies. My brother brought home these great double chocolate cookies that I'm planning on using for my base. And then I'm going to use an ice cream cone for the orange bit, which I plan on dyeing or covering or painting orange using melted white chocolate candy melts and orange food coloring. So before you get started, make sure you wash your hands. So I've decided to add in some virgin coconut oil in with my chocolate melts so that when it melts down in the microwave, it's not as sticky because the oil acts kind of as a grease to make it more liquidy. So I just put the chocolate coconut oil mixture in the microwave to melt it down. I'll then stir it up once it's done and then stick it back in depending on how melty it gets. I may have burnt the chocolate mixture a little bit, so it's really important that you pull it out of the microwave and you stir it every like 30 seconds or so. I put it in for maybe a total of like 4 to 5 minutes, but it's got most of the chunks out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding the red and yellow food coloring to try and make orange. So since it's already white, adding red will make it more of a pinky color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. I'm going to stir it in as best as we can. So we're just going to add a little bit of yellow food coloring to the mixture. This is really hard to do all one-handed. And now we're going to mix it up and see what it looks like. So the yellow definitely really helped to make it more of an orangey color. It's not exactly the like bright orange that we're used to. I might add a little bit more red just to see how that goes. Oh shoot, that might be too much red. But this is about as close as we're going to get to fire or to construction pylon orange. It actually looks more orange in person than it does on camera. So we're now going to try and paint our ice cream cone with the white chocolate. So we've got this paintbrush tool that's normally used to marinate meat, but I'm just going to try to use that to paint the cone first. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, then I will probably just end up trying to drizzle the chocolate on with the spoon. This is really hard to do one-handed, but I think it's starting out okay. This is going to be really hard to grab to put onto the cookie afterwards, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to set the camera down so that I can do some painting with chocolate. So I'm just going to let my pylon, my ice cream cone covered in chocolate, cool down for a bit, just so that we can let the chocolate harden, and then I will be moving it over to the base of the cookie to try and create the pylon. So now very carefully I'm going to pick up my pylon ice cream cone and put it on its base. And I'm just pressing it down to hold it so that hopefully it creates a glue with the icing. It's still kind of warm enough that I can just fix where my fingers were on my pylon. So So this is what it looks like. I give myself like a 4 out of 10 for execution, but an 8 out of 10 for creativity. So I hope you two decide to take Clayton's challenge of making a construction cone. I would recommend using more traditional arts and crafts supplies than what I did. If you do plan on doing anything in the kitchen though, make sure you have adult permission or adult supervision. But I'm going to let my cookie/ice cream cone pylon dry, and then I may have it with some ice cream later tonight. So that's it for me, Club Vanessa Time Connected. Please show me your videos or your photos of you taking Clayton's Pylon challenge.